How does risk likelihood impact your project risk assessment? Imagine you're steering a ship through uncertain waters. You need to know which waves might hit hardest and how often they come. That's what understanding risk likelihood is all about. It's about estimating how probable it is that a specific problem will happen during your project. This estimate is vital because it guides every decision you make in managing risks. When you're planning your project, you look at two main things: how likely a risk is to happen and how serious the consequences would be if it does. These two factors combine to give you a risk rating. Think of it like a score that tells you which risks need your attention first. If a risk has a high chance of happening and could cause big trouble, it gets a high risk rating. That means you should act quickly to prevent or reduce it. On the other hand, if a risk is unlikely and would only cause minor issues, it gets a lower score. You might choose to keep an eye on it but not spend too many resources on it. The risk matrix is a simple visual tool that helps you see this clearly. It plots risks based on their likelihood and impact, showing which ones are most urgent. This makes it easier to decide where to focus your efforts during project execution. Knowing the likelihood also helps you plan your responses. For risks that are very likely, you might develop strategies to avoid or lessen their impact. For risks that are less likely but could still cause big problems, you might prepare contingency plans or transfer the risk to someone else. It's important to remember that risk likelihood isn't set in stone. As your project moves forward, new information might change how probable a risk is. Regularly reviewing and updating your likelihood estimates keeps your risk management sharp. To estimate likelihood, project managers often use expert opinions, past project data, or statistical models. The more accurate your likelihood estimate, the better your overall risk assessment will be. In the end, understanding how likely a risk is helps you prioritize what to do first. It guides resource allocation, shapes your risk responses, and keeps your project on track. Mastering this part of risk management makes you a more confident project manager. It's all about knowing which risks pose the biggest threats and acting accordingly to keep your project moving smoothly.